Hello and welcome back to the channel and to the next part. This is going to be part 3 of the PBEM Let's Play of the Renaissance there. And it should be turn 4 movement phase for my guys, side A, the Swedes. So we are going to get that crack in there, yeah. All right, so he had his, I think it's called offensive and melee phase, and that's it. Yeah, turn 4, movement, right. So it's my sort of turn now over the phase here. And, right, okay, I've been thinking about this off camera. Sort of, figuring out and pondering upon what kind of strategy to use here to actually maybe have some chance. Because head to head, we're going to get thrashed by these guys. We have the weight in numbers. That's what we got going for us. All right, so I'm thinking. So I sent that little squadron up there. They're part of these guys, and he immediately went down here with his winged hussars, and the Lithuanian cavalry steadily moving towards me here. I think he might be in artillery range now. Maybe. There's no button to actually do ranges. I have to count the hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, he's just within range of the Culverines, which are not going to do that much. So I'm thinking about this. Right. Okay, I was thinking about that I have these quality D troops. These are actually quality C. All right, yeah. So I'm thinking, keeping my C and B units at full strength to get that maximum punch with all those guys in it. And my sort of weaker squadrons, I'm going to divide up to how many they actually can be. I think they can divide up to maybe 3 or 4 units. And I'm going to keep them on my flanks with the dragoons, I think. And as we clash, he will be able to envelope me, since I have a shorter battle line, but I will use them in the back to sort of counter that, and sort of try to hook around his broad front. We'll see if that works. Now, my troops are really inferior. They're the ones I'm planning to do that with are these quality D troops. They only have pistols. They have no bonus to melee or anything. But they will keep him occupied, I think, for my main force to smash into his sort of smaller squadrons. And I'm going to keep the fight as close as possible to my artillery, so I get some artillery support as he's coming in. And hopefully my artillery, I can utilize those guns to cause some damage on him before we clash. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get a disruption out of it, because then I'll definitely have the edge, because you only fight at half efficiency when you're disrupted. So, all right, so that's what we're going to do. So let's see here. Let's do the north first. Right, so this guy here was riding out. He's going to have to bugger off fast. Let's see, he's part of that. Okay, I guess I could use the C squadron on this flank. It saves me from moving around too much. So I might actually... Let's see how far this guy can actually move back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, we have slower movement than he has as well. That is a bit too close. I would have wanted to have my battle line somewhere around here, so he can't ride around me because of these abadis here. But he's going to advance as well. I don't think he'll be able. I don't think he's within charge range just yet. Let's see. If I move one more, I think I don't have enough to do it in about turn. Maybe. No, I don't think so. No, we don't. It's okay, though. Do I have enough movement? Probably not. Yeah, I'm biting myself in the ass here. What are these doing here? It's so annoying. Why are they here? Maybe they are there because we put him there so he couldn't ride past me. I don't know. Alright, maybe I have more time to organize them, but I need to get my battle line ready here. So I'm putting them there. And I'm actually going to try and split them up. Let's see. Let's get them into 4 squadrons. Yeah, so now I have... Okay, one is turning the wrong way. I got to remember that. So we got 4 squadrons there on the flank. And these D guys... could actually... where are my guns? Let's just check visibility here. Right, so that gun is used... It's only... Yeah, this one here. Might actually turn that gun a bit upwards. That gun has got good coverage, though. I don't think I need to turn it down. It should be facing forward. This one should maybe lean a bit in this direction with better coverage, I think. Those are my Cult Marines, yeah. But I'm gonna wait because those are within range. Never mind. Alright, we got a D squadron here. That's okay. So let's see. See, I wanted actually to have the battle line a bit further back here, a bit closer to the farm. Let's see. I can actually move some units here. Maybe I shouldn't have made that one that weak. Maybe I should have just had 2 squadrons. They're pretty weak now. I might actually combine them again. If I can. How do I do that? Yeah, I might just like that, I think. Nope. What about this one? Okay, it doesn't work. How do I do that? Maybe that one? No, that's not correct. We might not be able to do it. Nope. Am I doing the wrong button here? Does he change column? Skirmish squadron there. Right, so what happens if I... Oh, I can't choose them. No, that's right. Maybe them? Parent unit. Okay, which one's my original unit here? Let's see. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, maybe they are the main. Maybe they are the main unit. No, that can't be right. Those are the ones that were over here. Parent unit of skirmishers, the squadron is not in hex. Okay, what happens to do that? No. Okay, whatever, man. I don't know. Don't know what's going on there. Maybe they're facing the wrong way there. Okay, whatever. Let them just be like that. Actually, let's what's all right? Let's get them forward a bit there. Let's get them. So I don't want to block the line of sight of the guns. Okay, that's fine. And these are the D squadron there. Right, I want to break these down a bit. And get those guns there. Where the heck is my leader? There he is. I just pressed the wrong button again. Okay, so they're out of command. That's not good. Right. Alright. Let's see. We got dragoons there. Yeah, so the problem is with the guns. I want to have the visibility there. I don't want that blocking anything. Right, those dragoons. We turn that around. Let's see here. He's probably seen these guys. I mean, he's probably seen these guys down here, anyways. There's nowhere to hide, really. So they're dismounted there. Like, I'm actually going to advance this line a bit. The old heavy cavalry there. What's this? Yeah, these guys. I'm going to divide them up a bit. There's only 75 guys a pop there. Alright, so now they're at 150 there, and we got 2 smaller ones. And the dragoons, these are the 100 dragoons there. I'm going to leave them there for now. Gyllenhelm, skirmishers can stay up there. Kind of tempted to move the guards in there, but then this will be undefended here. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Keep those skirmishers up there. And Gyllenhelm, he has everybody in command there. Might actually want to move him up a bit. Put him here. See how that goes. Yeah, so I want to use the guns. We'll see. This one only has range 4. No, where is it there? Yeah, it only has 14 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so maybe here. This is the maximum range. He's going to get real close, though. That's why I wanted my battle. I'm going to move my battle line back here, I think. We'll see how it goes, man. I don't know. I want to bait him into attacking me first, or at least get close. Okay, what kind of visibility we got here? That's okay. Kind of tempted to dismount something here, like those guys. See how far they can go. I wonder if he can see these guys. I'm just going to ride them forward a bit. Alright, so what's the visibility there? Alright, we'll leave them there. And they were pretty well hidden there. Something like that. We'll leave the skirmishers there. Alright, I think I'm happy with this. We're going to see what happens here. He's got 2 units there, though. I think he's got more behind here. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. It's going to be an enemy defense phase, fire phase, and then I get to fire and melee, and that's not going to happen. So, and then the enemy is going to get his turn 4 movement phase, and we'll see what he does. So, I'm going to end it here, and see you in the next phase. Have a good one. Hey everybody, alright, we're back to the next phase. Turn 4, I just had my movement phase, the enemy had their defensive phase, fire phase. I should have offensive and melee, so there's probably not much happening here now, no. Alright, so pick up from the last phase there, we have offensive fire, yeah. So, the question is, the only fire I can do is if my culverines are available. They are! Look at that. First shot of the battle, man. Right, what we got here? We got 3 culverines, man. They can lay down. I think he has a maximum range, man. What's he got here? Let's start weakening some of those big squadrons he's got here. Let's fire a couple rounds. Let's fire dead center here. 100 men. Alright, let's see if we can do some damage. Boom. 1 man was actually killed. Okay, that tells me something. He went down to 99. There must be 100 men here. It says 1 XX, but we just caused a casualty here, and it turned to 90. So it's probably 100 men in each of these, and these ones are easy 80 something, right? Wow, right, we get just first blood to the Swedes, man, and that's it. And okay, all right. I pulled back and try to make a sort of a fumbly line there. All right, and we should be able to end the turn here. Boom. And we get to my melee phase, and there's nothing I can do. So I'm gonna end it and send it back, and it's gonna be my enemy's turn there to move, and it's gonna be very interesting to see what he does. If he goes for the charge and starts moving up there, he probably got spooked by that shot there. So now he's aware of the guns. All right, so end it here, and I'll see you in, I guess, my defensive fire phase. Maybe I can fire some more shots. We'll see. All right, gonna end it here, and see you in the next phase. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Right, so we're gonna go into the next phase here, turn 4. It should be the Polish and Lithuanians movement phase. Let's see what happens here. It's kind of a standoff at the moment. All right, they're going for it, man. Now they're advancing here. Okay, taking a big chunk up there. Interesting. Okay, they're advancing in good order. Hopefully my cannons can get some shots off before the clash. Okay, there's more. Oh man, look at that. There's so much cavalry, but okay, they're smaller than mine. So way more divided up, and I need the numbers to crack him, man, because facing him with even Steven numbers, his troops are way more superior in melee than what mine are. Right, he's moving his artillery up there. Interesting. Maybe I can sneak them by. I'm hoping to get these guys round. Maybe I could charge his guns and destroy them behind him. End of battle replay. All right. Yeah, so I do have a defensive fire phase now only, and then he's going to get his offensive and melee phase, and then it's going to be back to my movement. What's going on here? All right, so there's over 300 men there in those, and these are only 80. I think I need to combine them again. Maybe my tactics of surrounding him, maybe I have to do that on the other flank. I might have to recombine those guys to deal with that threat there, man. Still going to keep my dragoons on the edge, though. All right, let's see how many of my guns are functioning. Oh man, really? Only the Sakers, and apparently they can't fire for some reason. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. Yeah, he's out of range. Oh, all right. We've only killed one man so far. Yes, we can't do anything, man. Everything is out of range. So, but this is interesting, though. It's gonna be cool to get back my movement phase. I'm gonna try and sneak this big. Oh, it's only 87 men. That's right. I took a squadron out only. Maybe I can get. I don't know if that's enough to actually take out guns. It's gonna be tough. These guys are D as well. They're pretty lousy. But I'm gonna try and sneak that squadron around. See if I can cause havoc on his guns. That'll be fun. Not sure 87 men is going to be enough, though. Alright, so not much happening. It's kind of a standoff. We're going to be going to turn 5 soon. We're almost halfway through the battle and we still haven't clashed. So I think we're both pretty cautious players. Right, so I'm going to end it here. And he's going to get his offensive and melee phase. And then I'm going to be back to my movement. And I'm going to have to spring to action here and see what the hell's going to happen here. Alright, so I'm going to end it. And I'll see you in the next phase.